Hey guys!
Welcome back to the YouTube channel.
Anyways, guys, today we are going to be talking about the 5 favorite things and the 5 not so favorite things, worst things about being missionaries kids. Joshua, you start with number 1. We have these pre-written down, so we're just going to be reading them off and then elaborating. So, Joshua, you go 1.
Number 1, living where I do missions. For example, we don't do short-term mission trips. There's nothing wrong with short-term mission trips, but we've been blessed with the ability to be able to live where we do our mission work. So, that's number 1.
And these are not in order at all. Okay, number 2, being able to be with our parents whenever we want. Okay, let me elaborate. We have church services almost every day. And there are some days we have to stay home and do school, but our homeschooling teacher is our mother. Sometimes we're just way too close to our mother. I love you, Mom. And then we can go to church with our dad pretty much anytime we want. And AJ is always around. So we're always together and as a family. Okay, number 3, we will both elaborate. Having a good and stable family. Now, a good and stable family, we don't mean our immediate family. We are very, very stable here in Mexico. But we also mean we've been blessed to get to know other people here in Mexico that are now just like our family. I have nieces and nephews that I care about more than anything, and I call them my nieces and nephews. They're not blood related, but they're still my nieces and nephews. So just like that, we have like another half of our family, and they're here. We're eating, so I guess it could be a mukbang. Best chips in the world. Anyway, 4, speaking more than one language. We both speak English, we both speak Spanish, and we're both learning some dialects. So, it's another really cool thing. 5, Joshua?
Being able to do what I love whenever I want. So, besides the fact that we have school, we can, I know there's a lot of people in the States that have, or in any country actually, that have jobs that maybe they don't like them sometimes, but they do them anyways just because they need money. Well, we've been blessed to be able to do what God has called us to do, and we love what God has called us to do. We love our everyday life. We love to get to go witness. We love to get to preach.
So, now it is the 5 worst things about being a missionary's kid, living in Mexico, having the missionary life. Number 1. Okay, this really is number 1. Not having consistency. Okay, I'm going to elaborate because this sounds really bad. Our family is really stable. It's stabler than I've ever. Not having consistency means, like in school, for instance, a lot of people in the States, they get up at 7, they go to school, they come back at 3. It's the same thing every single day, except for summer. For us, it's whenever we have a chance. So, there'll be some months where we get 20 days of school done, maybe, or 15. Then there's some months where we get none. So it's kind of confusing because then you could be like almost at an exam and then you have to take a week off because you have a big humongous event you're supposed to plan for. And then you have to do your exam the next week and you're like, I have no idea what I learned. So that's 1. Okay, number 2, Joshua.
You mean number
2.
Oh.
That.
Missing American family. Yeah, so down here, we're the only people in our family that are missionaries to Mexico. We have an uncle and aunt that live in the Philippines, or go to the Philippines and do missions work there. But, yeah, so we don't see our family all the time. Some of our family are able to come down and visit us. Others have not been able to do that yet. Hopefully they do soon, but we don't know yet.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, just missing our family in the States. We have a lot of family up there. And, one of the hardest things lately has been missing American family because Isaac, he is our family and he is in Alabama again. Now we really miss him. So if you're out there watching us, Isaac, we miss you a lot. Number 3, American family not being able to know the other half of us. Now I'm going to elaborate on this a little bit because it sounds really bad. I love all of my family. A lot of my family have been blessed and able to come down here and spend time with us and see what it's like on this side. But there are a few that haven't been able to come down because of financial reasons or physical reasons. And we do this because as there's another half of us that are down here that we're not like this, although we're different because we're in our element right now, because we're here in Mexico. We're a little different, and some of our family have not been able to see that other half of us, and we really pray that one day all of our family will be able to come down and see how we are here. Okay. Number 4,
Friendship.
I'm going to elaborate this one a little bit more. I have really good friends who live in the States. For instance, the first person that watches these YouTube videos, one of my best friends, you know who you are, girl. Now, I have another friend who, I'm really good friends with her too. So these two girls, I love them to death. They are my best friends. But sometimes when we go to the States, like he was saying, we go to church every once a year. So I only see one of these girls, I only see them once a year, maybe more. It really depends. So one thing we've had to experience with is it being difficult to keep friends because they live so far away. Not every person is willing to have a long distance best friendship, I guess you could say. So it's really hard because a lot of kids, they just don't really want to have a long distance friendship. It's not something that's on their to-do list or their bucket list. And it's really hard to be able to do that. We've experienced it a lot lately, I would have to say, more than ever. Getting along with people, being there for a while, getting along with them, hanging out with them a lot, and then all of a sudden having to come back home and you start to text them again and they just stop replying, or they'll text you after a week. I just think that's another really hard thing about living in a different country, is just trying to keep friends on both sides. Okay, number 5, Mexican worship. Joshua, this one was his.
Yeah. So, I love just about everything in Mexico. This would probably be the one thing that we have just about every day that I do not like is Mexican worship. There's about 50 to maybe 50.
But the most that they know is 15. And they repeat them.
Sometimes the same song 3 times in one service. Just like just now, we heard the same song 3 times. And so it really gets annoying. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to elaborate a little bit. Sorry, I'm texting my dad. What he's saying is they have about 15 songs, and that's all they know. So let's say we're going to have 30 minutes of worship. These songs are not songs. They're choruses. That's literally what they're called. They're called choruses. So they sing the chorus 2 times, and then it's the next chorus. Chorus 2 times, and then it's the next chorus. They sing them 2 times each, 3 times. So 6 times, at least. Or at most. And sometimes it'll be more. But there's like other people that'll get up and sing, and they sing it again too. Now, we love our people. We love them, so no shame to them. But it is very, not annoying, but I don't know, sometimes you're like, oh, wish I could have something else. That's not all the worship in Mexico, but that is just part of it. So we have to go because our service is about to start and I have to edit this video. So we'll see you guys next time. Comment down below what else you'd like me to talk about and what else you guys would like to see. And also go follow my Instagram because it's there. It's got pictures and it's fun to follow. Yeah, and maybe DM me or whatever. So Life in Mexico 19. It will be in the description box below. We'll see you guys later. 1, 2, 3. Hasta luego.